Joining DocWire News is Eliran Malki. He is the CEO of Belong, which is the world's largest social network for patients with cancer and their caregivers and providers. It's also a free platform. So Eliran, thank you for joining me. Can you talk a little bit about this app and why you created it?
Yes, thank you for having me, Karen. We and my co-founders lost family member to cancer. Our previous adventures was in big data and high-performance computers. We find that we made the same mistakes, that every one of us made the same mistakes with his family. We listened to the physician until it was too late. We chose the physician for the TV, not for the best physician actually we could find. And we wasn't proactive in the treatment management. So we wanted to build some kind of a ways for cancer to help patients to understand what was working for other patients, to understand if there is alternative, to be more informed and more proactive in their approach. Our belief is that when you are more proactive, even in diet, even when you modify your home, the process is much better, you have a better quality of life, and the result is better. And today, with almost 300,000 cancer patients, we definitely can see that.
Great. And what are some of the key features of the app? What is some of the resources and information that's available for patients?
Okay. So Belong app, it's the app called Belong Beating Cancer Together. There is a few features. One is a social network between patient and patients very similar to them. So it's patient on a breast cancer stage 1 and stage 2 with BRCA mutation who speak between themselves. They don't have the same path as other breast cancer or lung cancer patients. We connect patients with like a virtual care team. It's oncology or hemato-oncology if needed, radiation expert, imaging expert, side effect, nurses, etc. So they can not consult actually, but discuss with other physicians, understand better the protocol, understand what was happening in the room with the in the doctor visit when they had. I don't know how much you know that, but many of the cancer patients meet their physician, and in the end of the meeting, they don't remember or don't understand most of the meeting. They actually understand that they didn't understand the meeting when they go into the parking lot or at home. So they have a lot of questions that they didn't ask. So they can ask the team of physicians that we have in Belong and others. We have a support program for providers and payers to support their patients, even for pharma to support the specific drug of patients. Treatment management to remind them about the next treatment and give tips about how to be prepared for the next treatment. And a medical binder, we call it, to manage the whole binder or all documents in one place. They can give the option to a nurse navigator or patient navigator to manage their own treatment. So somebody help them, and many of the cancer patients are not young or not tech savvy, so somebody else can help them do that. And the end result, of course, is, as we hope, better quality of life and better quality of care.
Okay. And the app also has an AI-powered clinical trial matching tool. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. We have about 1,500 machine learning algorithms to understand the process or the path every cancer patient has. Cancer can opt in and ask in the community, in the clinical trial community, a match to a clinical trial. He will photo his documents, and he can delete his name, of course, and private information, or just tell us a story about his disease. The machine learning build is relevant information and connect to the NIH and clinicaltrial.gov. We build our own matching mechanism, and then we update the patient about a relevant clinical trial that is in his neighborhood or his country that are still relevant for him. And he, of course, needs to approach by himself to the right direction. We did more than 8,000 like that in the last 2 years. Yeah.
Wow. And the app also allows patients to consult with physicians as part of its free platform. Can you talk about that opportunity and what the feedback has been on that from users of the app?
Yes, so the right word is not consult, is discuss or chat with physician, because they don't give any medical advice, but they will explain you your situation, what is common more or less. If there is something else in the protocol that your physician should discuss, you should discuss with your physician and others. The feedback are amazing. If you go to the App Store or Google Play, you will see the rating that patients give us, 4.8 or 4.9 from thousands of patients. We have dozens of thousands of thank you for the physician about the service they do. They do it voluntarily for the patient, so that's an amazing result. And we already know about patient that was all treated for the wrong cancer, or was treated for cancer that they didn't have at all. So we have several people that already tell us that they saved their life in many cases. So I think the feedback is amazing. We also use, in an anonymity way, we summarize the data, and then we sharing with the population, with our cancer patient, what was working for others. So for example, one of the research we published in ESMO was what was working for cancer patient to deal with fatigue. So it was the world's largest, in the last 20 years at least, it was the largest fatigue survey. ESMO is one of the world's most biggest conference in oncology. ASCO is in the US and ESMO is in Europe. And we had another 13 research in ASCO too. So we're bringing impact to other cancer patients that are not necessarily using our app.
That's great. And finally, where can viewers learn more and possibly download the app?
Okay, so they can download it for the Google Play or App Store. Just go look for Belong Beating Cancer Together, or in our website, Belong.Life. Okay, we want to belong to life, of course, and we call our user belongers, and stay safe.
That's great.